Oh, castle. No. Now that I don't have Paco standing over my shoulder. In Shadowrunner circles, the term doctor is often used quite liberally to describe any sawbones with a needle and thread. But in the case of the Union, resident medical expert, nothing could be further from the truth. In the case of the Union's resident medical expert, nothing could be further from the truth. The safe house boasts a fully equipped medical suite, complete with shamanic fetishes. Not shamanistic, shamanic fetishes. This is sixth world medicine of the highest caliber. The doctor herself is an unassuming sort. Perhaps the type to go unnoticed entirely, if not for this sprightly spirit perched on her shoulder like her own personal gargoyle, the spirit's burning eyes following you constantly, even as the doctor's own eyes are buried in her charts. However, she does look up long enough to acknowledge your approach. I'm Dr. Castle. I understand you were instrumental in bringing Coyote back to us. Thank you for that. And I suppose you were the one who patched her up. Impressive work. No Sheen now fixing her arm. That was a piece of work. You're welcome, Doc, and I gotta say, that was some work you did on her. Your talents may be going to waste down here. I would say that, let's see. Thank you. It's a shame she wouldn't let me repair her face, though. She notes you eyeballing the facilities. I could tell you're surprised to find a full-service med bay under a dive bar in a slum. Don't be. This is a Shadowrunner bar, after all. Great. For a purveyor of cyberware and trauma kits, there is no better place to set up a practice. I patch runners up, install and maintain their cyberware, and provide medical supplies for their runs. I may not be as mobile as Doc Wagon, but I'm the next best thing. Can I help you with anything? Tell me about trauma kits. Trauma kits are fully automated stabilization units that include a defibrillator, spray-on synthetic skin, and medical and nanomachines. They can save a runner's life if you move fast enough. So if you're bleeding out, one of those can get you back on your feet? Exactly. But you have to be quick. This is Doc Wagon's own field tech, but even their stuff has its limits. What cyberware do you have available? I see shamanic. You a shaman too? What's on your shoulder? This little guy supports the healing ritual I perform on patients after surgery, dramatically reducing their recovery time. Not standard procedure, of course, but the results speak for themselves. Let's see, you shaman too? While modern medical technology makes surgery less disruptive than it used to be, it's still an ordeal for both the body and the spirit, requiring extensive recuperation to properly heal. I'm trained in the ways of the spirit world as well as scientific world. I do my best to heal the whole patient. Then there's cyber stuff. Basic replacement limb. Why do I want a replacement limb? For $1,000! Data jack required. Replaces, extend, yeah, no, a bunch of stuff I can't afford. Cybernetic leg, +1 to quickness. Ares dermal plating, that sounds like fun. Bone lancing plastic. Huh, it's still in there. Interesting. And I'm not going to look at your medical supplies, because I assume I'm doing fine, because I haven't had to use any. God, there's still probably more. Oh, geez, there's so many people to talk to. Oh, God. Why? Why is this happening? Every inch of the tech alcove is covered in a chaotic patchwork quilt of circuit boards, chips, wires, displays, and a million other things that you can't identify. In the eye of this techno-bit storm stands a dwarf, immaculately dressed and supremely calm. the second junior. Wouldn't that just be a junior? I know that look. Don't let the size of this shop fool you. I can get any Matrix hardware or software that exists, and if it doesn't exist, then I can get it made for you. Any questions I can answer, or anything gear you need. What's a deck? Seems like I should know all this stuff just from lore. What's a program? What's an ESP? What do you have for sale? Let's see. You jack into the Matrix, or in the context of a run, when you jack into the local node of the facility you're in, the deck determines how many programs your ESPs you can carry and the firepower of your base Matrix attack. Decks have IP. When a deck's IP is reduced to 0, you'll get booted from the system, and it'll hurt. Man, it seems like they have their own little subgenre of game. Oh, whoops. What's a program? A program is in the Matrix allows you to defend your avatar against countermeasures and enemy deckers. There are a wide variety of different programs for attack and defense at different power levels. As you progress as a decker, you can use more powerful versions of these programs. What's an ESP? Johnny, you want to take this one? Johnny who? Johnny Clean. How the hell did you get down here? Oh, you're standing right next to me. Sure. When you infiltrate a facility on a run, you have a team. When you jack into the Matrix, you are all alone. That's where ESPs come in. An ESP is a highly advanced artificial life program, which, when you deploy it, manifests as another team member in the Matrix. Different types of ESPs have different abilities. Great. What do you have for sale? Everything that he just described that I can't use. Oh, awesome. Look at all this stuff. Great. Well, see you later. Maybe. Oh, I'm being rude. Let me also introduce you to our resident decker and my good friend, Johnny Clean. While in the same overalls that you saw him in upstairs, down here, leaning over a workbench crammed with circuit boards, cables, and chips, Johnny Clean seems a totally different person. You get the impression that Johnny was once as hot as invisible as the most infamous deckers today. Oh, God. Good to see you down here. Happy to be of help if I can be. A decker skill is often used just on terminals in the real world to get information, hack doors, etc. But occasionally a run will have the option or the requirement to go into the local Matrix land of a facility you are infiltrating in order to gain access to valuable information or control more important things in the real world. Why are you dressed as a janitor? Did I stand out upstairs? No, janitors never do. When I was younger, I had a rep for getting in and getting out of systems so cleanly that no one knew I was there. Half the Matrix runs that earned me my rep were made possible because I was able to get inside the facility posing as a janitor. Now it's just sort of part of me. Is it true that you were part of the Echo Mirage team? Let me take this one. Listen, I've known the guy for over a decade, and he's been smart enough not to tell me. So, he's sure as hell not going to tell you anything about those days. For your health and his, best to let that subject drop. See you guys around. Great, I can talk to them. Who's this guy? T.B. Grubman? Theodore Buster Gruberman? It's a well-groomed orc. Yikes. Nice teeth. Dressed with a precision that suggests the straight lines of a military officer's uniform. His hair is cropped short, high, and tight, as they say, and the neatness this presents is only compromised by the uneven tusk protruding from his mouth. The only other defect in this picture of perfection is the man's cybernetic right arm, which is obvious enough to be noticeable, but not so obvious as to ruin the line of his suit. When he speaks, the orc's voice is soft and thoughtful, and he talks almost exclusively in numbers, calibers, ranges, rounds per second, arc of fire, razor factor, tensile strength, and of course, price. Bunker Buster Gruberman at your service. Friends call me Buster. I also answer to Sergeant, Sir, and even Theodore on occasion. Anytime you're in the market for firearms, ammunition, or ordnance, I'm your man. How can I help? What do you sell? What exactly do you sell here? He just said things that go bang in all shapes and sizes, plus other odds and ends. On occasion, consider me your personal armory. All weapons are guaranteed to meet strict UCAS military specs or your money back. In addition, I can handle routine maintenance, repairs, and upgrades if you so desire. And if that wasn't enough, I also teach a safety and instructional course every weekend. This week we're covering bayonets. Mark my words, they're making a comeback. Sure, I could use a bayonet. Let's see what you got. No, I don't need your freaking guns. I use a machete. You got... Let me just see. Like, you're a weapons dealer? Nope, those are you do sell the machete. See that? You sell more than just what goes bang. Hey, it's this guy again. Eric Mersman. Change your clothes, change your life, right? Not only will you look better, not that you look bad now or anything, but each one will help to keep you on the right side of the ground. Take a look. Show me what you have. I already own the good stuff. This should be the last guy. Algernon? Algernon. Is that like a reference to that one book they made you read in school? Like in the 4th grade or something? Past the bar, the edges of the safe house become somewhat indistinct due to the magical haze surrounding a particular elf. The man seems only half of this realm, his mind wandering the far horizons of astral space while his body peddles his otherworldly wares. Good evening, young troll, and welcome to this humble home that we call the Union. I am Algernon Halfdream. To ease your way through the 6th world... Are we the 6th world? I offer you the best in magical foci, spells, and fetishes for the conjuring of spirits. Not my thing. Yeah. Let me see what you have. Oh, stuff. Oh, that's so cool. I could probably use some of this right here. Manifest. Stride. Great. All things that I could do. Alright, well, I suppose we should probably just go ahead and cut this episode off because it was very, very long. So, what do we still have to talk to her about? Oh. Wow, I found... Did Sam have a sister? You're back. I think the highlights of the Wolves game will be on soon. Want to take a load off and watch it with me? Are you hitting on me? You know someone named Jessica? Found this in the bunk Sam's... did you know Sam had a twin sister? Yeah, great. What was it? A photo. Yeah, I did. He mentioned her once or twice. It didn't sound like they got along that well. She thinks. I wonder if Sam got her liver. She thinks a lot. He was rambling on about her the last time I saw him. By that point, he was completely gone. I really couldn't follow what he was saying, but he sounded miserable. Your comlink... Oh, this guy again. Your comlink chips... Chirps? Chips? And the screen shows the smiling face of Officer... If he's smiling, it must be about money. All the cops on the take as happy as you? Talk. Officer Aguirre. What a pleasure to hear from you. Yeah, we're buddies. Let's go dancing soon. Listen, the Ripper's got another one. The victim worked at the NTSB investigation facility down on the docks. You owe me for this. Put it on my tab. You there now? Better get here quick before McCluskey arrives. The image on the PDA dissolves as the call ends. Another Ripper murder? Where? The docks. I've got to go. Okay, listen. I want to help. You dragged me out of the Royale before something bad happened. Worse than getting my arm torn off. And Sam was my friend. You head to the docks, and I'll see if I can track down Sam's sister Jessica. She might be able to help us. See you when I get back. I don't need your help. See you around. Thanks, I appreciate the help. Take a cab to the NTSB warehouse. Alright. On that note, thanks for watching episode number 10. I think it was incredibly long, but whatever. Hopefully you're still enjoying listening to me read, and I use the term loosely. So, I'll probably record episode 11 here really shortly. Hey, that was not a good start. Hey everybody, welcome back to episode number 11 of our Shadowrun Returns playthrough. When we left off, we had just gotten Coyote back on her feet. She had agreed to help us find Sam by locating his twin sister, who we just found out about, and I just got a call saying that I needed to go to the docks to investigate a fourth Ripper murder. But first, we're going to talk to Mr. Delilah. Mr. Delilah looks small and tough, with an untraceable shoddy on his back and a heavy vest under his trench coat. He's got the air of someone who gets things done and occasionally does them himself. He might be an ex-runner, one of the rare ones smart enough to move over to management when he felt his reflexes slowing down. What do you want? Mr. Delilah, we have business to discuss. What business? I got no business with you. We're with Coyote. She's indisposed at the moment. Where? Is Paco back? Coyote sent us. Ever heard of someone named Coyote? At the mention of Coyote, he finally gives you his full attention. Why didn't you say so? Coyote is late and my client is getting anxious. Where is she? Downstairs, trying on her new arm. Your run went south for her. Getting stitched up. She's downstairs in the med bay. Got her arm torn off on the job. No kidding. Well, whatever. She's tough. She'll pull through. So, who are you two? Stud beef pile. He's Paco. The guy that's got your goods. What difference does it make? This is Coyote's boyfriend, Paco. There you go. It don't make no difference to me. Where are the stones? Give him all the stones. Hold back the best stones and give him the rest. Hold back the pebble with the runes on it and give him the rest. Huh. Whatever. He wanted the stones. She did the job. He gets all the stones. In an instant, there's a jeweler's scope on his eye, moving quickly through what appears to be the most valuable stones. He stops when he finds what appears to be an ordinary pebble inscribed with Hebrew characters. Could have kept the good stones. Maybe he'll just give them all back to me. That's the one. He pockets it. Okay, you done good, but you're late, and Coyote knows that in this case, late equals no payment. But I'm feeling magnanimous tonight, so you guys can keep the rest of the gems as your reward. Deal. Mr. Delilah looks you up and down, takes you all in. Listen, you look like the sort of man who might run a crew of your own one day. Might need a little talent. When that happens, you come to me. I'll set you up. He dismisses you with a wave. Looks like you impressed him. I know a fence for those gems. Van Gras, follow me. Yeah, let's do that. What are you doing? We're done for now. Buzz. How are you in two places at once? Did you just follow me upstairs? Alright, Von Gross. Von Gross is fiddling with his cyber eye while noodling on his PDA. What does noodling mean? You're back. Oh, man. I need charisma. Still busy. What's your story? We have some pretty things to sell. You want to see? We need a fence. We need to fence some stones. You the right guy? Stones? I don't know. I might be. Let me see them. I hear the servos in Von Gross's cyber eye whir as a magnifying lens slips into position. He bends his head over the stones for 2 seconds, maybe less. Humph. Where did you get this dreck? A gumball machine? I'll give you 1,000 for them. Oh, man. I need 6 strength. Huh. I'll think about it. Suit yourself. Yeah, you're not going to like this, friend. Spend some points. Seems like cheating. Bunk. Confirm. I suddenly feel stronger. Let's try that again. Ready to unload those stones? Yes. Oh, he only gets... Dang it! I wish I would have had the 6 strength before. I wonder what he would have given me. Probably 1,500 or something. Okay, give me your cred stick. Oh, well. I gotta get down to the docks next, huh? I take it Paco's not coming with me, huh? I wonder if I should have used my stash. Can I send something to stash from here? Restores teammate alive with 25% of their total health consumed when used. Most basic medkit heals you and any team member consumed when used. Ah, whatever. Take a cab to the South Seattle dock. I want this short episode. Probably. I don't want to read this while it's dropping frames. Leaving the Seamstress Union behind, you head to the docks. The Ripper killed Sam, and maybe he or she slipped up with his latest victim. Left some useful evidence. Only one way to find out. South Seattle's your typical industrial area. Grit, grime, and gray. The rain doesn't help matters any. Layers of dirt mixed with abandoned wooden pallets, repurposed into makeshift furniture for the day workers. Garbage collects in the gutters of the broken down streets. Disreputable is this district's middle name. So wait, what was it? South Seattle Disreputable Docks? Guess that would be the thing. Your destination, the National Transportation Safety Board warehouse, is located on a small strip of dock towards the less maintained end of the waterfront. Despite the presence of those who linger in such places, it's quiet as you approach the gate. Alright, well, I probably could have managed my time a little better because it's going to be a short episode, but thanks for watching episode number 11. When we pick up, we'll investigate this new murder, and yeah, maybe there'll be some combat. There's something to look forward to. Thanks for watching.